Well, y'all, I'm just really excited to share some good news with you. I think I mentioned that I was so impatient that I dug up a bean that was just right over here, and it went from having a 1 centimeter root tail from the previous time I dug it up, to having like a little baby leaf underground and a bigger root tail. And so today, just today, I've gotten my first adzuki bean sprouts, and now this whole space isn't sprouted yet, and I think my little push seeder is going to be sending up a little uneven, but you can barely see them because I got so many weeds up in here already. Look at all these weeds and zombie grasses, because like I mentioned, some of these roots, if you don't rake them all up, they all just sprout up. But the thing is, even if you rake the surface, the ones under the surface, they resprout. So I always knew I was going to have my work cut out for me with the weeding, but I do have some coming up. Now look at all these weed seeds coming up. So I'm going to be hard at work, but I definitely wanted to wait until these come up. I'm going to be selective with where I weed and don't weed, because for example, I got like a row of beans is going to be here, and then over here there's going to be another row of beans. So I got to just be selective, and I don't want to let these weeds start getting too established. Some of these are just roots that got cut off and are just resprouting. So it's a lot of work, but this is an earlier area. I don't even remember what date I planted these in, but I also wasn't sure exactly how old those beans were that came from the Korean market. So I've been a little impatient, but it's been a while, but they're finally popping up. And then eventually I'll have to just see, because again, that thing overseeds a little bit. So I'm just going to see how they do, and then I'll be able to thin them out. Take it easy, y'all.